long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Houston making a switch here. Whitmore is checked in. Now here's DeRozan. Last game out, he had 14. Jordan outside. Over Ellis. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And he banks in the layup. Ellis has got 11 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Rockets trailed by 5. And 3 from Jordan. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Ellis. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And some changes here for the Kings. Hardaway comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Ellis. Here's LaRavia. Covered by Smith. And Randall has got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Back to Jordan. The tray. Kept wide by Houston. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Carter. Rockets with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Eason. Trying to get open is Randall. And the dunk by Eason.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Carter against Jordan. Here's LaRavia. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Hey, Chad, welcome your Quad City Texans.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Houston, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Seven left to play in the first quarter. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound by Mason.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here is Carter. No scoring in this one.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Eason, and it's blocked. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Houston making a switch here. Endor is checked in.
For your Rockets, Endor.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. And 3 from Jordan. Unable to get that one.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's good, 2 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Whitmore. Carter pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Monk for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Kings lead by 5.
17. The Kings 22.
Substitutions here for the Kings. Laravia's checked in, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Zach LaVine. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Monk, also Ellis out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Laravia in at the power forward. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against Toronto got the job done. He dropped in 36 points, and all game long it seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Sabonis, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Out of the pass to Jordan. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's Whitmore, and Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Jordan against Ellis. And it's Buckus with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Up top, Monk. Shot clock at 6. Ellis can't get it to go.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Sabonis inside. He's defended by Randall. Sacramento again missing. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Eason. The offensive rebound. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it to Monk. Here's the drive. Over Whitmore. Misses off the left iron. Rocket shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Houston gets it back. Eason passes to Jordan. From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Ellis against Jordan. Monk outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Monk can always give this team an infusion of energy with his shooting.
And 3 from Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Monk against Smith. Laravia misses from close range.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Laravia passes to Monk. downtown. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And here's Jordan outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was... And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball in air.
The Kings, 33.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, buckets getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Jordan in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. On the wing, Ellis. Goes up again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets leading by 8. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
On the pass to Ellis. Rockets with the rebound.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Back to Jordan. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Murray outside. Sabonis inside. Şengün's there.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Green passes to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keegan Murray.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Macy's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Ellis. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been the lead scorer since he picked up a basketball.
And Macy kicks to Murray. And he converts the layup. Murray's got 9.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Jordan dishes to Green. Outside for Jordan. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's good.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Here's Levine, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And, Richard, you look back, Zach Levine has been one of those microwave types. He's a shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Arabia at the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Thompson passes to Jordan. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 23 points.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Here's Monk. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. And that one is off. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top, leading by 17. And coming up at
55.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Kings, AC is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Carter. Then it's Ellis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. The Kings trail by 17. He dishes it to Carter. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's LaRavia. He's covered by Eason. Shot clock at 3. There's the triple. And it's Carter missing. Houston leading by 17. Here's Jordan. Here's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Carter kicks to Ellis. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
Brooks checked in for Tari Eason. Green taking his time here. Jordan backs for 2. Sacramento grabs the miss. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Levine, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
That's tipped and taken away by Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that, but not DeRozan.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Houston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 15. Levine kicks to Ellis. Outside, Sabonis. Clock at 6. Green against Levine. 3-pointer. DeRozan's shot is off.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Out to Brooks. Outside, Green. Another miss by Houston.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Levine dishes to Ellis. Sabonis at the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green, the pass to Jordan. Over Ellis. No good off the back of the rim.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Rockets leading by 15. Randall outside. Şengün passes to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine up top, headed by Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
And the Rockets making a change here. Endor's checked in. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Now DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Passes to Murray. Launches it. Sacramento again missing. Houston leading by 19 points. And 3 from Jordan. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Levine kicks to Ellis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
3 points.
Levine's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Jordan. Over Ellis. Şengün inside. Defended by Sabonis. Here's Green. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. 14 points for Jalen Green. The Kings trail by 18. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Levine. Kicks it to Ellis. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston.
2 minutes.
Outside Jordan.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Pulls it up. And they recover it. Endor and Ellis with the block. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Levine passes to DeRozan. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 18. Now here's Jordan. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Well, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jordan.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Ellis, the pass to Levine. Kicks it out to Ellis. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Endor.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Bean passes to Sabonis. Great defense that time from Schengen. So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
So we have you clocked in at over 8,000 wins this year. What is the secret to the success out here?
And that's the player introductions completed. So enjoy. TGIF, everyone. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Jordan in at the point. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then it's Miller. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Bonner in at the point guard position. Jordan misses. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Jordan. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jordan's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Pass to Zubac. Here's Powell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And Houston has possession. From deep, Jordan. And Houston, another 3.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Bonner, covered by Jordan. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Green. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Jordan, the pass to Şengün. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Leonard against Thompson, just 5 to shoot. Leonard inside. Thompson with some nice D. Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And there's Jordan on the assist by Brooks. Jordan's got 8.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Up top, Miller. Green covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Şengün.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Miller. Powell against Brooks. Back to Miller. Over Green. Miller can't get it to go.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Jordan with it. Coming off a 37-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Bonner. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Randall finds Jordan. Back to Randall. Here's Bonner. No made baskets yet. Pass to Powell. And here's Leonard, defended by Thompson. Green against Miller. The three. Can't get it to drop. Zubac. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm, something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Brooks. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Jordan up top. Back to Brooks. Fires the three. And there's Jordan on the assist by Brooks. Jordan's got 13.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Second, the Rockets.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Dunn outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. On the wing, Whitmore. Pass to Smith. And here's Jordan. Lets it go from deep. That one no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Now Dunn. The three ball. Connects from downtown. Dunn's got his second basket.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
1:24 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Jordan. Up and over Dunn. And another miss by Houston. The Clippers in the lead. And it's Brown off the drive. Second chance shot. To the inside. Eubanks, the pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. Count it. Now a 3-point Clipper lead.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Rockets trail by 3. Up top, Whitmore. Still no points. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Hood-Schifino. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Whitmore.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Rockets lead by 1.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Hood-Schifino's shot is off.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
2 on the clock. No good. A bit long that time. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead, leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Brandon Miller. Chris Dunn is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Brown in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Thompson. No points yet. 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Kept alive by Houston. Thompson's shot is off. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Knocked loose. Şengün with a steal. And he's all alone. And there's Jordan on the assist by Thompson. Jordan's got 15.
Be careless around Şengün at your own peril. He'll pick your pocket if you're not careful.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Brooks is checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Buckets in the last game against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 37 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. Brooks outside. Here's Jordan. Lets the 3 fly. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
From 11 feet away, no good off the glass. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now Jordan. He's got 15. Shoots over Miller. Jordan misses.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over Brooks. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Houston, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Bonner, covered by Jordan. Bonner, pass to Jones. Thompson with the block.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Jordan, the pass to Green. Brooks against Leonard. Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage.
44.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Here's Leonard. So the Houston 5 right now. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Jordan in at the 1. Back to Thompson. Powell against Jordan. Six to shoot. Shoots over Powell. Jordan misses. Clippers trail by 9. Powell in the post. Brooks defending. Here's Bonner. Powell passes to Bonner. Shoots. That one rolls around and rims out. Houston leading by 9. From deep, Jordan. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Leonard passes to Bonner. Releases. And he knocks the jumper down. Bonner's got 5 now. Here's Jordan. He's got 15. Tries to break his ice. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Here's Jordan. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. 17 points in the game.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Here's Powell. Brooks with the rebound. For Houston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Jordan misses.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Inside. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Jordan goes in. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Bonner, covered by Jordan. The 11-footer. Jones, the pass to Bonner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Ooh, drains the 19-footer.
This is Miller's game. He is a good jump shooter.
Houston calls timeout. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Jordan. Back to Thompson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jordan, the pass to Green. Stolen by Miller. And it's the Clippers on the break. Tries a 10-footer. Offensive rebound. Jones from outside. No good.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, but he got it done.
Thompson's shot is off. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Bonner. Here's Jones. Pass to Bonner. Tries yet again. Got it. Bonner's got 4 points in the quarter. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Jordan. 2 points. That one goes.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Well, Los Angeles shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Miller. Now here's Jones. Defended by Thompson. Fader on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody.
Shooting for Houston. Eason at the foul line for 1.
One shot. The free throw off from Eason. Clippers trail by 6. And here's Dunn. Lays it up and banks it in. Dunn's got 15 points.
Yeah, I love this night for Dunn. It's the kind he can build on, trying to really gain consistency as a scorer. This will help.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Clippers, number 1.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
No good on the triple.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Bonner. Thompson with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
On the wing, Thompson. Now here's Jordan. He's got 22. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out.
The Rockets.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Brandon Miller, Kawhi Leonard out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Brown in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Jordan, the pass to Green. Back to Jordan. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Rising to meet the challenge of that interior defense. What a play by Miller.
Poke loose. Eason against Brown. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Miller, the pass to Zubac. Shoots over Şengün. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Houston leading by 4. Here's Jordan. Rejected by Brown. And that one good. Here's Bonner. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. From the baseline. Tipped.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Jordan misses.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
To the paint. Brown inside. Jordan's there. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Timeout called. The Clippers. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well. And he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Randall, he's checked in for the Rockets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Miller hits a three-pointer. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Jordan with it. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. 6-point game. Bonner, no good. For Houston, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. From deep, Jordan. Randall, the pass to Şengün. Misses the baby hook. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. Here's Bonner. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Powell with it. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Looking to end this cold spell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
In transition, here come the Clippers. Green against Miller. here's Leonard, guarded closely to take the lead. Zubac, nice persistence to tip it back in. And the Clippers lead by 1.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. He throws good. Jordan.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
A nice shot by Zubac.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Utah Jazz.
And that game against the Bucks is going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Randall outside. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Bonner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression. And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference. The officials were right on top of that one. Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Offensive board. Zubac. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Timeout called. Houston.
Boy, somebody needs to get these guys fired up so they attack the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and this led to way too many second chance shots.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Ivica Zubac.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Jordan. It's kept alive. And it's Randall with the jam.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. The lead is 2. Powell with it. Brooks defending. Powell against Brooks. Powell's shot is off. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Green finds Jordan.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
From downtown. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Randall, pass to Green. Now Jordan. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them. Well, I tell you what, guys, one way or the other, some fantastic drama unfolding here.
To take the lead. Kept alive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Norman Powell.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And it's tied up with that one.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Now Leonard. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third personal.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws there. Now they've got the lead.
And here are the Rockets now. And here's Jordan to take the lead. It's rebounded by Zubac. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Down low. Here's Bonner.
Yes! Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called. Houston. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Zubac.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly...